Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Providence Stadium. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And I think with this surface, there's a little bit there for batters and bowlers alike. The ground staff have done a brilliant job. I'm really interested to see which way the captains go when the coin is tossed. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Brilliant work there from David Gower. Captains are ready for the toss. Let's join them in the middle.
Well, showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
Some adjustments to the field. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wasim has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway. Doesn't beat the infield. Big appeal. Rossington comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Super piece of timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Misses everything.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yes.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Overton from the press box end. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
A few moves made in the field.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Bowler is confident on this one.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Overton has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
A few moves made in the field.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Could be gone if only they had hit. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Super shot that.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
Hales, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Bowling.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
No!
Decide against the second way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Nicely played.
That was the slow ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Time that perfectly. Big shout.
Waiting, yep.
Dives and takes a nice catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Going with spin now.
Hold on. Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Duplessis takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Got all of it, and for six.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed.
Yep.
If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Middle that one, great timing.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Duplessis didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for six.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground.
A few moves made in the field. Some adjustments to the field. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Right out of the middle.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Finch has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Beautiful slower ball. No contact at all. That was just too good.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yeah.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Good bit of timing there.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Just an impressive stint at the crease so far.
The keeper with great reflexes, and this is going to be very close.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Timed that brilliantly.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Nice shot.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far. That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Thrust the pad at it. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yep.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Overton shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Beaten on the drive.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Gone, it's a good catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Caught. Yeah! One of the easiest catches you'll see.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Not standing on ceremony, this one. Brilliantly timed and flew over the boundary for 6 runs.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Right off the middle of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Misses everything.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Wait on it.
Fantastic catch.
Really getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and they want to show everyone their strength. Van der Merwe, the left armour, is the new bowler from the press box end. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Super piece of timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Nice shot. Runs possible. Gone! Excellent catch. Close to the bat.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing. All round.
Carter is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Williamson into the attack now from the university end.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Pollard ready to face their first ball. really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Catch it!
Oh, that is a great catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes!
There'll be runs here.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Edged it. Strong appeal. And gone. Brilliant catch. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score, and it'll be tough to overhaul. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Wasim gets off the mark.
Catch it!
High in the air. This should be an easy chance. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure. And now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. De Grandon will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yes.
Good pickup, big chance.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Weiser, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Pollard, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Nicely played.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Kane from the university end.
Yep. No. Yes.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Trouble. Oh, gone.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Smith takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Waiting.
Caught.
Yeah.
Gone.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Edged. Unplayable. Strong appeal. I'm not sure they'll get any joy from the umpire. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Needs to be on target. Bowler is confident on this one. Big appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble. Impacting outside the line. Easy decision for the third umpire.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yeah. Yes.
Needs a direct hit.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Timed that brilliantly.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight to the fielder.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Good catch. Out.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Overton, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Edged. The keeper is up immediately. Has it caught some bat on the way through? And taken. Superb delivery.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Ned, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. Well, look how close that was to off stump. The timing on the shot was poor and really didn't even get close to the ball. Very lucky to get away with that.
Wait.
Caught, got a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Well, not going to hang around if that's any indication. Picking up 4 from your first ball.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. 5 field. Is now allowed outside the circle.
Yep. Lovely.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
Loud shout.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
James ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Bowled! It's all over, and the bowling side get home in a thriller.
The Lions get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.